Hi, how are you doing? Welcome back again. Now, having been to church sometimes, and this brings me to this episode that we should really tackle in details. And this episode is about the pastor, the prophet that committed suicide. There was a video that came way before that day of suicide. And so it's a well-known thing why he committed suicide, citing on how he was dealing with so much and no one is appreciating back.
I felt like, for real, I felt. I've been a fighter. I fought so very much for my family. I've risked my life several times to take care of my family, my father, and the guys that I keep at home. But I'm so weak now, such that I don't think so I'll make it till tomorrow. It'll be sad, but I can't manage. I would love to be alive. I would love to be alive, to watch my son grow, to watch my wife happy. But I felt in this time of trouble, I feel useless. I'm a man of God. I love God sincerely. He knows I love him. There's no manner of prayer that I have not prayed. I have prayed every manner of prayer just for God to intervene in my situation. But every time it's becoming worse and worse. Putting food on the table, it has become a problem. And I'm having debts. I'm owing people. And this month, I've even failed to pay my rentals.
And we can see this thing also playing within the fundraising for the burial. Pastors came, around 30 of them, and they came there, and when they came, they contributed less than 300 kwacha. 300 kwacha is like 500 Kenya shillings and 300 rands, 250 rands, that is. And that means 30 pastors, heavy anointed pastors, that say, and prophets, can sit down for 1 hour to contribute a burial fund or a burial donation or a contribution, call it any name you want to call it, and end up giving 500 shillings.
For the funeral, listen to this and listen and interpret it. When they were making contributions for the funeral, 30 pastors contributed less than 300 kwacha on a funeral of a fellow pastor. That is wickedness. That is wickedness. 30 pastors with churches, 30 pastors with a following, 30 pastors with the fear of God, 30 pastors who know that their brother has left a widow behind, 30 pastors who know that this widow woman, her husband died because he could not afford to feed the family. 30 pastors contributed less than 300 kwacha. Kafue pastors, you must be ashamed of yourselves.
No, well, I've always taken this to be a serious issue. So many times when you want to get an emergency help, I would not advise you to approach a church for the same. I've faced this sometimes back because of this kind. Many men of God are selfish. Very few you find that they can come into issues of others